What's up, guys? Back for another vlog. This time we're starting out in my car and it's raining. I'm in Indiana right now. Just left my mom's crib. I drove right before I'm about to get on the highway, so I'm gonna hop out, check my oil, make sure, because I got like a bunch of beer in the back and I got all these chips back here and all this stuff. They don't sell Yingling where I live, and Yingling's like my favorite beer, and it's very sought after because, you know, I'm at an Air Force base and everybody around there is from all over the place, and on the East Coast there's Yingling, so I'm bringing 3 12-packs with me. One of those is for me at least. The other ones I'm going to share and sell. But I got those in the hatch with my backpack that's full of clothes and all my tools, and then more bags of chips. And I had to buy steel toe shoes for the new job I'm about to start. So my car is literally packed. Like, yeah, you can't really see everything, but hell. But I'm a stickler about my oil, so I want to check my oil. It's hot. I'm letting it cool off here a minute before I get on the highway, make sure that's all good. I would have checked it at my mom's, but she lives on like a real nice incline, so it wouldn't have been anywhere near accurate. So we're about to hop out of here and check that out, and then we'll be on the highway. I got right here, that's what we got left on the trip. So we've got quite the way to go. Sunset is freaking beautiful. And of course now we're turning a little bit, but I'm gonna set up a time lapse here. Hopefully it's decent enough to put in the video. Obviously, you guys will find out here in a second. But sun's going down. We got still 16 hours, 10 minutes to go. Jesus.
From the right lane to take exit 40B west for I-44 toward I-70 Kansas Street. Second from the right lane to take exit 40B west for I-44 toward I-70 Kansas Street.
Okay, Google, pause the music. Alright guys, finally made it back home. It took me probably like 18 hours to get from Indiana back to New Mexico. God, like the last 5 hours was terrible. I was going up in elevation, the heat was rising, the wind was increasing, the sun was just beating on me from the left side. I started getting real tired. I drank 3 Red Bulls of the 12 ounces on the way, but I mean, geez, I had to keep getting out, going pee, walking around. It took me quite a bit longer than what I thought to get back home, but with a little bit of speed, I made up some time. But I get home, I walk in the door, and there's this. There's these helmets sitting here. Card. It's got the YouTube on the back. Nice note. Picture from the girlfriend. She got us both helmets. Hers is pretty sweet. It's got like, well, I guess ours both does now that I notice it here in the light. They both got like carbon fiber accents. They're really, really nice. I have no idea where she got these, but this is like, this color perfectly matches the car. I'll take it out here in a second. She even put my Instagram on there. Like, that's fucking sick. I've been too cheap to buy a helmet over these years. I've been autocrossing for what, like 3 years now, and I always just use the rentals over there. You just hand them your ID, they give you a rental, and you're stuck with someone else's sweat on your face. It's kind of gross. And everyone asks me, like, why don't you autocross all the time? Like, why don't you have your own helmet? I'm like, I'd rather not spend X amount of money on a helmet when I could put that money into the car and try and win more. So She's very, very thoughtful for her. It's more like a gift, like, congratulations, you made it out of the Air Force and you got a good job and all that. I don't know, I about cried, but I'm gonna take this outside and show you the color against the car and then show you all the nasty. There was so many bugs. That's the worst part about this trip, was all the goddamn bugs on the front of the car. It looked like I hit a giant mosquito or something. Like, it was just the whole front of the car, just disgusting. I kept having to get off the highway at night and washing the windshield. It was gross. And so if you look here, I mean, if my car wasn't dirty and it wasn't, you know, this is like pretty much spot on. Like, if my car was clean, this is how shiny and nice it would look. It's full of grime. I sprayed it down. I sprayed the car down, but I only really did it just to try and get the bugs off. But you can still see, I guess not too well on camera. You can see all the bug spots that are left. I need to go over it here. I got some nice spray. Hopefully it'll get all this gunk off. I'll get it to the detailer this week. But on the topic of this week, I'm here for like 2 days. Then it's a 3.5 hour drive to Albuquerque for the weekend. I'm gonna be staying up there with my buddy Ricky. We have a huge, massive car show Sunday. It's like the biggest thing that goes on in New Mexico every year. It's called Desert Fest, and it's always super fucking sweet. And then the day before that is all out call out at the track in Albuquerque, where all the cars come out from all over the place. 1320's out there recording, and you know, there's a big pot of money and all this. So, well, I'll be there for all that shit this weekend. There's gonna be a bunch of street racing and all this junk, but I gotta get in here, do laundry, I gotta do computer shit and all this. I still get to sleep. It's been like 27 hours or so. I'm dead. Still waiting on the girlfriend to come home from work as well. I'm starving. I haven't ate really, so I'm gonna get off here, try and get this edited and thrown it up for you guys. Sorry for the lack of content. Like I said, I didn't bring my fucking battery charger, so I was very limited on what I wanted to record, and then I'd save, you know, the battery life for races and stuff, and then it would get rained out. Every time I planned something, it'd get rained out. It rained literally all but, I think, 1 or 2 days while I was there. Like, it really angered me. I'd wash the car, 3-4 hours later, or the very next morning, rain, 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 rain. But, whatever. It is what it is. Alright, I just want to add a little bit more here at the end. I'm sorry, I probably talked way too fucking much. But, yeah, so that was like a 3,500-ish, probably more than that, round trip. I got a lot of time to like sit back and reflect on just like life in general, from the past leading up to now, and what the future can and will bring. Like, if you ever get the chance to, instead of fly somewhere, take the drive. I mean, if you're by yourself, you get a lot of time to just reflect on things, and I feel like that's really good for yourself. Like, you really get some time away from everybody and bullshit. You're not on your phone, you're focused on the road and yourself. Like, it's a lot of good you time, and I got quite a bit of that, but it was totally worth it. We didn't have any problems with the car. Mind you, my car hit 40,000 miles once I got to Pennsylvania, and I'm still on the stock clutch. I've been tuned since like 10,000 miles. No real problems with the car ever, other than the PVC shitting itself because I tracked the fuck out of the car. But like, I am so proud of the car, like, making its way. I was kind of like, with all the clutch problems there is out there, like, I was like, well, if there's ever gonna be a time for my clutch to really shit the bed, it's gonna be, you know, on this trip, because I live high altitude, and going to lower altitude, I gain so much more power. And then with the 93, which we only have 91 here, and then mix it with all the 85, I was getting like, I was really pushing the car at some points, and then doing the races and a couple of digs, I was like, damn, like, there's gonna be a time, it's gonna be now. So like, I'm just so happy that the car did so well, knock on glass, because we got another big trip this weekend up to Albuquerque. But up there it's like 5,000 something altitude, so it'll be even less power. But I got spark plugs come in and a new clutch line come in. I want to give a huge shout out to Sean, my buddy Sean, I know you're fucking watching, for letting me use his garage to do my oil change and drain out my catch can when I got home. And then Ray and Ryan for taking me fishing. I went fishing for the first time ever, caught 3 fish on my own with no bait on it. I think they call it a squid we put on there, and just We're out there at the lake in the middle of the night. It was raining, drinking beer, having fun. I had a lot of fun up there, man. Thank you guys for that. And shout out just to like all my friends that were always hitting me up. Hey man, we're doing this, we're doing that, and my family and everybody. It just, that whole experience of driving home, and I was only there in Pennsylvania for a week, and I got a lot done. I seen a lot of people, did a lot of random stuff. Like, it was a good time. And then from there, going over to Indiana to see my mom, my stepdad, like hanging out with them. We went bowling, drank some beer a little bit. What's up, dude? And just all types of stuff. The whole driving and all that was pretty sweet. Oh, I gotta show you guys the shirts then that Jesse got before this video ends. Pretty fucking sweet. This is what Jesse got us. It's got that on the front, and on the back for me it says driver, and then for them, he got one for him and my girlfriend to both say cruise, and say help me like record and do all that. So these might actually kind of be the first shirts that I get made to sell. I don't know, I'll change, you know, this to something else, but I mean, that'll be, I don't know. Either way, just for me to wear to, like, you know, autocross events and shit. That's badass. That's so fucking cool. On that note, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're new and you like this kind of shit. Go back, watch some of my autocross videos or some of the drag racing on the street or whatever it may be. Yeah, just thanks, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.